All right, everyone. I am live after a long time, so just make sure that I am actually um, doing it correctly. So just give me 1 second. Okay. So let's talk about this right now. This is going to be recorded for a short while, and so what I did a few hours ago, I basically shared a article about job skills hiring in this industry, any industry. And Trump basically signed it. President Trump signed that executive order to, focus on job skills based hiring. And I want to shout out to the person who actually sent this to me. It was one of our member. Her name is Haifa. Actually, she just joined it right now. So how are you? I'm here for a short time, and I'm just going to talk about this specific, uh, you know, um, that the thing that Trump basically signed. And this is a good discussion, basically, even though, I mean, it may sound, it may make sense to some people, it may not make sense to some people, so it's a discussion, basically. It's a discussion video. I'm doing great. Hi, how are you? I'm just here for a short while, and then this video will be recorded on YouTube. And I just want to share this article about what this is like. President Trump um, basically saying that reforming and modernizing the federal hiring process. And what this is, that we when we started this platform 9 years ago, the idea behind this was that we're going to teach job skills. But of course, our focus was not every single career. That's just impossible. Our focus was IT career in the beginning, entry level career, and a lot of people had trouble getting into this career. And one of the thing was that a lot of people were going for degrees. We go to the college, we finish our education, and at the same time everything is finished, you feel like you should get a job, right? That's why you spend so much time, 2 years or 4 years, depending on what your situation is. And then when you get out of the college and you felt like you were ready, you're not ready at all. You go to these descriptions that you see right now on Indeed.com, they're totally different than what you have learned in the college. Unless the college itself has a system of sharing job skills, which is really hard because the teachers are full-time over there. So sometimes teachers don't work in the industry for a long time, and then they teach things that they're very outdated, or they will teach you the things that are focused towards certification. So it didn't make too much sense to me, because if I'm going to college, and if you guys are going to be teaching me A plus certification, the book is going to be about A plus. Your teaching has to be about A plus, and you're just going to give me some labs from some platforms. Of course, that's not going to be beneficial for me, because what your focus is about the certification is that certification then are going to teach me job skills. Is that certification so good that if I go to these descriptions, can that certification then take care of it? So your whole college curriculum was based on that certification. While I spent so much money in the college, I could have done that from just the free courses outside, or maybe some friend, or maybe somebody to get me through this certification process. So of course, a lot of people get stuck in this area as well. So we got a problem in the college when we go and search for IT jobs or IT learning, and then we got a problem with these certifications, that they're not covering everything, or at least the things that are so marketable outside right now. They're just, people are looking for it. So this created so many problems in this career, and there is different opinions on this. Some people are very, they get mad when you tell them that, no, you can just do job skills, and in this career, and you can get a job. They're going to be like mad, no, you have to really do your certifications before you get a job. And then there are people that are going to say, no, certification is worthless, just go get the jobs, then make your company pay for your certifications. Our stand on this is that we do not discourage people from anything. Even if you go to college, even if you go to certifications, even if you just go straight with the job skills, even if you learn it from a friend or someone in IT career, we don't discourage anybody from any learning. as long as it makes sense. You got to make that question that after my learning, after this teaching, after me investing my time, money, energy, what am I going to be? What can I achieve from it? That should be your questions. I think that's the learner fault, that they're going to be basically getting into some situation and they're not asking these questions. So if you don't ask these questions, then of course you're going to have a problem with this type of learning. So 9 years ago, we totally focused on, okay, we're going to teach job skills or about IT career. But I mean, are we the first people like realizing this? No, we're not the first people realizing this. There are many other people that are saying the same thing. And what we have done a little different thing over here, that rather than saying this multiple times or repetitively, we made our own courses, we made our own curriculums and everything. And people may say, oh, now he's going to his own courses and stuff. But we've been in this business for 9 years. So this is not something that I'm making after this article. The article came after our platform. The article came today in 2020. We've been in business for 9 years now. So Jesus, yeah, I'm back, but I'm here for a little bit. I'm going to be slow. I'm going to take my time to talk now. Once I get totally recovered, I'm going to come back with some really cool features. But this is the thing about this thing has a positive impact. So I just posted this today on our community, YouTube community post, and I posted that this is a good thing. So some people, hey, what about me? What about my degree? The one that I just did the degree. What about me? Like I thought maybe, is that something that's bad for me or what? No, not at all. If you have something already, that's kind of like you have a plus point. Just like what we tell people in IT, if you don't have certifications, don't worry about it. Don't take stress. But if you have certifications, then you got a plus point right there. You already invested that energy, you got that paper. Some people go by that and you will use that. So if you're going for a degree, if you're in the program, in IT for whatever reason, don't stop that because of this order that you see right there. That doesn't mean anything if you think that program is better. But if you're gonna go for entry level position in IT, some positions are like just entry level stuff like that, and your goal is to just get into IT, and then you're trying to get into some type of program just for that, then I say that that's a little bit, gray area for you. Is that program so good? Is it hands-on? Are they going to give you something at the end? Is this like a long-term program, or is it just like you pay for 3 months and you got to pay for another semester? So then you have to really think about all this stuff. How important is that program for you then? Because, in reality, if I show you, I mean, this is not something that's started today. BLS.gov is, I always use this. BLS.gov is right saying that if you want to become a computer support specialist, which is the only career in the IT area where it says similar occupations, you're going to only see only this one career. That's going to be what? That's going to say that on the job training and work experience and typical entry level education is how to become one, meaning you can become with any education. There is no academic requirement. So if somebody tells you that you need a plus to become an IT professional and come and take my A plus course, of course that's a lie. Because you can clearly, this is a government level site if you're in the US right now. Some of you different country, I don't know. US is it's not like that. Now, if somebody says the degrees are you on top of that, I mean, that's just totally like, I'm not going to even take that. Like, you want to become a help desk and you need to have a degree, then of course that's just, to me, that's like BS, right? You're going to be wasting your time then. But having a degree, having certification already with you is a plus point. It's always going to help you. It's always going to make you look better than the other person who don't have it. It's just something you have it. Let's take it as a positive. We're basically saying this position is for people who are like now brand new. Like, let's say, for example, somebody's coming from a medical career, right? If you go to the medical career, you're already mentally so prepared to get a degree and things like that. Yes, you need that program and stuff like that. This is probably not for every single career. I believe it's not going to be like, oh, you don't need a degree to become a doctor. Just learn, just pick up some tools and start operating on a people. Right? That's not going to happen. But the reality in IT is it's not like that. You know your stuff, you know your skills, and people will take you over a person who have a master. Like for example, one member of ours, when she was taking our courses, she was like, Danish, I don't want to do help desk. I mean, I have my masters. I mean, why did I go to do all this master stuff? I thought I'm going to just land a pretty big job after my masters. I'm like, it doesn't work that way in IT. You want to get into IT, people are not going to just drop a job for you like $150,000 because you have a master's. It doesn't work that way. Okay. So it doesn't work that way. It's you got to start with this. But like I said, in IT, there are so many ways you can get in. To be honest, like we have so many examples. I'm just gonna pull up maybe. Let me see if I have something here, like some of these examples right here. So one example on the left side, these are the people that some have taken free courses, some have taken paid level courses, some have taken just labs, some have taken just YouTube videos. And here you go, you got examples right in front of you that a person saying that I have no experience, no degree, not even A+ certificate. This is just 4 examples. We have tons of examples. 9 years worth of being on this platform is a lot of time, and many people have done this. So my reason to make this video is I'm happy about this, especially specifically for IT career. I'm happy about this. Why? Because there are people that were still hiring people based on a degree, while it didn't make too much sense to a lot of people outside. Like, okay, I'm still not comfortable. I'm not confident enough to go and apply for a job. Even if a person get a degree, they're not even confident enough to look at these descriptions. They don't even apply to those positions. So that's why, yes, I agree with that. It is outdated process. If for this type of jobs, it's outdated process, period. There's no, I don't feel like it's a positive thing. And the change is definitely that was required. We were doing it. We were forcing it. So people will come to us, right? It's like, okay, Danish, so if I do your certifications or if I do your whole training, all these skills, what's the value of this? And I say there is no value compared to what you're thinking. You're thinking that you're comparing your degree with the skills right here. The skills has its own value, the degree has its own value. But if you're gonna go for and perform that job the next day, if you're gonna basically get hired with that degree, let's say you got hired, and now you're going to perform that job, the stress level in IT is too high for you, and that is where the problem started, and that's where we were born. We were born because of this problem, by the way. So people go there, they get the degrees, they get the job, and now boom, they get bombarded with these tickets and everything. Even if they give you like basic training, they're not going to give you a full-blown training. They're going to say, okay, we get, this is our list, this is our things, this is our softwares. Go and read these, watch these YouTube videos, some documentations, and get to work. The stress level is too high. And one of our goal in this platform is to make sure we talk about the stress, not just give you information and, hey, you take this, I'm going to show you this, I'm going to show you this skill or that skill, this cool product or this, that. No. It's about a healthy, job that you can just go and perform. Mentally, you're happy, stuff like that. That's a mental thing right there. So we want to make sure we focus on that as well, because that's a very key area. Let me check it. Danish, I want to ask, I heard someone can switch sysadmin after tier 1. Is it true? Of course, I have the knowledge. Danish, I wanted to ask, I heard that someone can switch to sysadmin after tier 1. Is this? Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Like if you want to become a sysadmin, after tier 1, you can definitely become a sysadmin. We have a person who became a sysadmin after a QA job. So this means the person had no help desk experience. He still became a sysadmin, but actually sysadmin at the data center, which is an even more technical job. So becoming a sysadmin, becoming anything in IT is not a hard academic requirement for any of these jobs. It's just that it's hard to get these jobs because those are advanced jobs. So you're not going to become a sysadmin very easily, even after tier one job or even after help desk job. People struggle, even if you're experienced, people struggle to transition to sysadmin area, because even at the help desk, you still have to show that what is the education that you had on a sysadmin level. So, or what did you do? What kind of labs or what kind of certifications or something like that? I mean, people will bring things out of that. Now, again, we're moving to an advanced career, so things are going to be more now. In IT career, people are going to now look for maybe basic certifications, maybe something that's more than just nothing, right? Like, okay, yeah, you have done Active Directory training, Office 365, deployments and stuff. That seems like an IT stuff right there. So I'll take that and I'll give you a job as a level one, right? As a technician or a help desk. But in a sysadmin level, network engineering level, security level, that, or cloud level, of course, now you're looking for advanced stuff over here. And a person who's going to give you that job, or a person that's going to give you that, is going to be someone who knows that this is the person who's going to be taking over let's say $1 million website that generate, let's say, every day $10,000, $15,000, right? So of course it's a big risk. I mean, people are going to have to make sure that you know your stuff before you become and take over that kind of equipment. So that's a realistic answer, but becoming a sysadmin from any level, like I said, in IT, if you know people, you can somehow get into the interview and tell them that I know this stuff. I know I have done a lot of labs and everything. I think I'm prepared for this type of job too. And it's totally up to the person who's gonna either give you the job or not. So, like I said, that's the beauty of IT as well. You get it this way too. And we have people that have actually done that in this platform as well. But I don't recommend that. I don't tell people to just straight jump into sysadmin without going through some education for sysadmin level. Yeah, well, there's no tiers. Like, you can go to the job, like maybe one company may be using tiers in there. One company maybe just call you a user support technician, and you are like level one, level two, level three, everything till you think that you cannot solve the call, or you cannot get it resolved because this is a sysadmin level skills. So there is no tier systems. Like I say, academically, there's no tiers everywhere. It's just that if a company is too large, they may give you tiers. If a company has different type of services, maybe they may give you tiers. Like MSPs may have tier one, tier two, tier three, and it goes like that. But if it's like, let's say, a company, small company, or even a medium-sized companies, they may not have tiers involved. They may just have 4 or 5 technicians, all of them work together, same level. Some may be more senior, some may be more junior, but they may be making almost same amount of money, just a little difference in there. But it's really up to the company, the place that you are in, the country. All of this matters, right? If you get a job as a help desk in India and Pakistan, it's very different than a help desk in the US. They will be making like 50 times less than the help desk over here, and they will be even doing sysadmin jobs over there, almost doing similar stuff than here. They may be doing AV stuff in there too. They may be doing some other extra stuff that you think that in the US that's not considered to be an IT. So there's a lot that can definitely come into play. Hello everyone. Hello Singapore. How are you, bro? Faze, how are you? I have experience and certificate, but they want bachelor's all the time. Yes, and that's like I said, we are new to this. Some places are gonna, like, for example, government level job, federal level jobs, security level jobs. You're gonna have that. That's the reason that they are saying that we need to change this. For some people, that they need to bring more skillful people. So they may have hired a lot of bachelor's people, like, or they may not be able to perform like a person who is more skillful. Like, that's the reality of IT. There are a person who has been through many different type of situations and experience, and that person may be very good than a person who have masters, right? So IT works that way, and we've been saying that many years, showing this data, not our own data, then showing a data by how people have landed a job and everything. And sometimes it's hard to explain this to a brand new person. A brand new person coming straight from, let's say, some type of program, or somebody told them that, okay, you really need to get a bachelor's to get into IT. Now, for me to explain this stuff to that person becomes a challenge, because that person basically got this from somewhere, and now they have a strong feeling about it. And for me to say that, no, you don't need bachelor's to land an IT job, I mean, that's not how it works. But yeah, you may have experienced it, one or your two jobs that you applied to, but that's like, we're talking about, have you applied to how many jobs? They say, oh, I applied like 5 jobs, and this is what I'm like, five is nothing. We applied to hundreds of jobs. That's where you get real answers, because when you apply to so many jobs, you get that um, result. So, and somebody already disliked my video, man. I got some haters around. So I knew with this topic there's gonna be some hate going on. So yeah, bring it to me. Dislike as much as you can, but the reality is reality. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm not shy on this stuff. So again, if you guys are not a part of our Discord community, I'm gonna share the link with you guys, because this is where we are. And if you feel like, man, hey, okay, where you're talking about this whole skills and everything, where do you guys share all this stuff? This is where we are right here. Look, Kevtech is already dancing in our community. So if you guys missed that, Kevtech is right here. He's already dancing in this community. So make sure you guys come and join this Discord, because you can see, you may be asking these questions after that. Okay, where do I learn stuff? So here you go. You will come over here. You're gonna click on how to start learning. We got a free method. We got only video method. We have all the methods that for you. So there's no like, you want to spend, you don't want to spend money, then go for the free stuff. Free is going to be also more than what you're going to get with the paid, but paid is more practical stuff, right? Practical is never going to be free. So you're going to come over here, how to start the learning video courses. You click on the video courses. The first course you can take, this is a 13 hours course, sorry, let me correct that. 13 hours of your life, if you spend on this course, I mean, that's the job skills that we're talking about. I mean, imagine somebody's giving you the job skills for so many years, that have went to different environments. They collected everything, and then they give you in one video. I mean, how cool is that going to be? You cannot just miss this kind of information. So go for that. And then, of course, it's like IT career advice right here. You have one-on-one with us. Like, you just drop a question and people answer questions to that. I'm not the only one, by the way, in this community. KevTech is there. He's another YouTuber. He has a pretty great channel. There are members, and like Haifa, there are people who are already working in this community, and they're in the chat right now, like FaZe and everybody. So these are the people that are going to give you their own suggestions. So you don't have to go with just what the platform is saying, or this person, he has his own platform. There's some type of agenda. I mean, I am going to talk about it because I know I have a solution for many problems over here. But maybe you may not like the way this platform works. You may not like the way this courses works. You may not like the way the labs works. You may like the way other people are giving you suggestions. So be open over here. Ask any questions. You're gonna get answers, unbiased answers. We do not tell people that do not talk about your stuff. When you in this community, you're free to talk about everything. And so you come over here, and you basically do that. For every hater, you have 5 good fans. That's the reality of my own passion. Like, if somebody hate what I do, then I know there are 100 people that loves what I do. If somebody hated the way I taught anywhere, but I know there are 100 people that love the way I teach. So I don't mind that. It's just that I will be like, I'm like, what can I do to make that hate turn into positive? Even if somebody hates this information that I just shared, I don't even know what was so wrong about it, so I only need to know about it. And then maybe they should just let us know, and we can correct it, maybe help them out. So then there's like resume review. Like, I mean, if you're going to go for a job interview, like this is what we're talking about right now, right? Most of this stuff is not going to be in your degree. Most of the stuff is not going to be in your certification. Certification courses are not going to sit down with you and just spend so much time on your own to tell you how to tailor your resume about this or that, tiny, many things. That's not going to happen. You're going to only learn that when you land a job. And when we're saying to people is, why wait for that? Why wait for that? Because you can do much better if you know what's going to be on the job. That is exactly why we are doing this job skills kind of stuff, right? Because you get to learn this on the job, so then there's a stress. If you get to learn it before that, then it's less stress. Still, you're going to learn something new on your job. We're never going to replicate your job. We're never going to replace your job. We're never going to ever going to be able to give you that feeling, because that's the reality behind it. No one can do that. No one can give you that. But if we can come closer to it, when we can say that, okay, we got 3 professionals saying that this is how you add a person in Active Directory, then what are the chances for you to land that job, and you're going to be doing the same process, almost the same. It's going to be 95% the same. Maybe the 5% they may be using some type of scripts or some other applications or something like that, but that's what we're talking about. It gave you that confidence. So when you have this confidence, then this makes the biggest, it makes a lot of changes in your career. When you become confident when you become a confident IT professional in IT career, that's where you change careers. That's where you pick and choose things. That's where you start mentorships. That's where you talk to other people. That makes you talk to other people, because then you have your own that stage. And that is why some people are experienced and they're like, okay, I make this much money, I make this much money, I change this job, I don't like it, I like that job, I'm just gonna go for that, right? What gives them this confidence? What is it that they can talk like this? It's all about that they have been through job skills. They went through the jobs, they implemented these projects, they went through so many things that they know that you're going to come across. So then they come back and they teach you. Now, this was not available too much outside in our market. Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to stop right now. I think I just got my health is kicking in right now. Okay. So guys, thank you so much for coming and joining with me. I'm sorry that I didn't continue for long. I just can't. I do have a problem. And once I fully recover, I'm going to come back strong. But right now, I'm still struggling. So I will come back again. Sorry about that. I just, because I got a little dizzy right now. So I am going to come back again. Thank you so much for following me and, supporting me. But do join the Discord community. I'm going to share the link in the chat right now. So make sure you guys join that. Thank you so much. Take care.